Grand Risings YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. But remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. Appreciations to my new subscribers. And definitely if the message resonates with you, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Today's the 16th of November 2025, but whenever you hear these messages, my messages are timeless. I believe it's when you're most needing to hear the message the most. So this message is coming in as a part 2, and I say a part 2, but it's just an extension off of the messages that's been coming through over the last few days on my channel. Over my 2 channels. Empress Earth Wisdom 1111 is my 2nd channel, or my 1st, I want to say. In this energy of 11, this is the card that's came through. The Kaliak, the protector of the wild. And it's in the energy of this 9. It's in the energy of the story, the biblical story of Jonah and the whale. Although I'm not a Christian, I'm not a church goer, but I respect the story that's in the history books. I respect the energy that's being shown to me in regards to this energy that's here. And this is an energy of if I remember rightly, Jonah was chosen by the Most High to spread his word of his existence. Cutting a long story short, Jonah feared to go to the city that he was told to go to by the Most High. He feared to go there because of the people of that land. They were known for their violence and for their for their fight and flight type energy. So anyway, he refused to go. He tried to run, and he ran onto a ship. But then the weather turned greasy on him, on everybody. So those in the ship, everybody was fearful that the weather had changed, so the way that it had changed. So Jonah. Jonah knew the reason why the Most High was reacting like this. So what he did is he sacrificed himself. He jumped overboard. And in doing so, he thought that it was going to stop the storm. But the well, which came through here, which is the card that reads island. It reads island. This says boundaries and isolation. Boundless, isolation. This is an isolation that no man can open up or close, I want to say, in this energy of the vortex. Other than the Most High caused this situation to happen for Jonah, that he got swallowed because he didn't want to follow the inner guidance that he was given to spread the word in the energy of the throat chakra. So the Most High gave him something to think about in the belly of the whale. 3 days, 3 nights. 33 may be significant in this energy of key. And it reads key of life. It says the ankh pretends to new life being born through you now. This life, or this new life being born, is whatever form will enrich your life, bringing you more into wholeness and fulfillment. Do not give up on your creative destiny. Stay with it. You are flowing in the right direction, and you have the spiritual support from the unseen worlds. Just let it happen. And that's in the energy of Virgo. You may be a Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. The sign of Cancer is also here. Pisces is also at the bottom of the deck. And it's also here in the energy of Neptune. But after the 3 days and the 3 nights, he received a lot of intuitive messages, a lot of enlightenment, Piscean energy. He was no longer in fear of what he needed to do. He no longer feared those of that city. You know, he had more fear of where the Most High can place him. Like, for an example, in the belly of a whale, figuratively speaking. Seeing is believing is a type of energy. It's like sometimes you don't have to see something to know of its existence. You know? So when people say they fear nothing or no one other than the Most High, it's disrespectful not to fear the Most High. It's either you listen to him or you don't, and many of us are where we are today is because we don't follow that inner guidance as and when we've been guided. So therefore the Most High will bring us through cycles after cycles, you know, to show us that we're all part of this healing on earth. Even those that try to oppose us, even those that try to put us in this energy of Neptune from the very beginning, just because they could. You know, because they had that authority to do so. And I'm going back as far as, you know, I'm looking at the energies of a guardian, a system, the last person on your mind, a parental figure, forefather type energy. The energy is falling into disobedience. It's falling into the energy of betrayal. Those that walked before us, you know, this card here, it speaks of the story carrier. Be mindful of the stories that's being told to you, you know, and that you're telling yourself in this energy of fear. It's like you know of it, you just don't be of it. But there's some things from the past that's needing to be let go, depending on where you are in your timeline. I feel for many of those that's viewing this message, a lot has been released and let go of. It's just a memory of where it is that you're coming from, your strength and your endurance, your resilience to all that you've overcome. You know, in this energy of stagnation, this energy of feeling bogged down. This could resemble a sacred site that you may have been brought to. In this energy of the sacrifice, the sacrificial lamb, the sacred energy is here. Going back to my chapter 13 and my chapter 17 and everything in between, I'm hearing. Someone's figuring out now why they may have been brought to that sacred site. Why now they may have particular fears, like you may fear spiders, you may fear badgers, raccoons, horses, cows, you know, because of something that you may have seen or something that was installed into you as a child. So as I was channeling this energy, the number 78 may be significant here. As I was looking into the numerology of some of these cards, the 7th of August may be significant. The 8th of July may be significant. 7 out of 8 may be significant. 87 may be significant. These are just some of the energies I was picking up on before pressing record. So I want to read on this energy of the portal of mystery. So it says, at some point, or indeed at any point along the journey of our lives, we find ourselves experiencing a sense of otherness, which seems to arise from some inner necessity, burning ourselves to these teachers. Burning ourselves to these teachers, we begin to find ourselves consumed by questions and the ultimate truths and meaning of our existence. But these are not questions which have easy answers. Perhaps the heart of the answer lies in the pondering the question, the mystery of life, and our place in it as something to sit with, not to solve. So it's the energy of not needing to know all of the answers. It's like the Most High is going to bring to you the answers that you need in just the right sizes that you need them at. He will never give you too much more than you can bear. It's that energy. He will never bring you to it without bringing you through it. There was no way that this energy of this sacrifice would have ever happened if the Most High didn't believe, if your soul didn't believe that you can overcome whatever this energy is, that you never had this strength, this endurance, this Leo energy. I'm hearing the eye of the tiger within you. It was for this moment I'm hearing, in this energy of the throat chakra, card number 11. But I'm going to continue to read this card. Card number 15, the portal of mystery. It reads, mystery is unknowable to the rational mind. To be comfortable in the company of mystery is to be willing to penetrate the deep shadows of this card, of the portal of mystery. To take a walk into the dark and sit with it for a while. Mystery relieves us of the fiction that we know exactly where we're going and that we're the sole authors of our story, the story that we're living. It keeps us on our toes. When we embrace mystery, the world declares itself to a place of potentialities, and our journey through it becomes a journey of discoveries. This card represents proposals that we give up, that this card represents proposes that we give up our need for control, surrender the mystery it whispers, and the light which is designed to lead us out of the dark places we'll always be able to find. And if I go into this energy, again, there's this card here, the descent, card number 9, going down these stairs, you know. It's like a spiral energy is what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. But the card reads, it says, the descent in which we seek out and ultimately stand before the judgment of a dark goddess in the underworld destroys outdated forms of living and being. It prepares the ground for which wisdom we need to give birth to our most authentic self that knows its place in the world and fully belongs. This descent cannot be avoided because the heroine's story journey requires us to make a sacrifice before we might continue on our path. We ask to sacrifice our old upper world self, all the parts of us which once was preserved by the attachment to what we now understand to be the wasteland. And at the time I was reading this, I heard Westmoreland, which is one of the parishes in Jamaica that got hit real bad, you know, on the west of Jamaica. But anyway, I'm going to continue reading as I get into this energy of the protector of the world, but I'm going to continue and finish this card. So it reads, there is the relentless dark, the ego begins to be dismantled, will be taken apart, broken into pieces so that we can begin the long hard work of putting the fragments back together again and rebirthing ourselves into a new and more authentic pattern. There's no escaping the process and it can be hard, but in the place of destruction, gestation and rebirth, we'll begin to explore the biggest question of all. If we strip away everything we're told, we must be left. I'm hearing again, I've got questions and someone's needing answers. It reads that when we choose to let go of everything that once was imagined, defined us, and mattered to us, what then might become us? So I continue to read into this other card of your ally. This is the card of ally, this protector of the wild, card number 11. You may have I'm picking up on this date here, the 9th of November may be significant, which is also the date that Mercury went into retrograde in 2025, you know. I'm going to continue reading, and we're also in this energy of Neptune until I believe the 10th of December 2025. But the protector of the world, in the Irish and Scottish folklore, this energy is the divine hag, the creator goddess of the land who gives shape to earth throughout all of its ages. Stories tell of how she constructed enormous mounds and megaliths in single night, and of how she shaped the hills and the mountains and caused great lakes to form. And again, as I pause, this is what's taking place in some parts of Jamaica right now. Waters rising, creating lakes that wasn't there before, or may have been there, when Jamaica was first discovered. But over time, it got built up upon. So all of those areas that was built upon, something mystical is taking place, because it's almost like Jamaica's reforming itself back to its original state of being in some way, shape or form. It's restoring itself, it's renewing itself. I continue to read, and it says, like the cycles and the seasons of the natural world over which she presides, this Kalayak renews herself constantly each year in spring of every 100 years. Each year in spring or every 100 years, and usually by bathing in certain body of water. But above all, this can't say it now. This protector of the world is presented as a fierce protector of Earth and the guardian of its balance. She ensured that humans could not take more than the land could give. Hunters had a great respect for her, and if they followed her instructions on which dared to cull, and when she ensured that they were always provided with enough food and pelts. In these troubled times and challenging environmental conditions, we women need to embrace our inner goddess to stand up for the integrity and the health of the wild places and creatures of the world. This goddess is our ally in this work, teaching us that we are the land and the land is us, and reminding us also that to grow into an elder is to become strong and enduring, and as beautifully and enduring as the beautiful old bones of this earth. And for some reason, all of that just felt hard to get out. But I'm going to pull some cards in this energy. Protector of the world, for those that may be resonating in this energy or this message. And we've got Lord, take charge of authority in this energy of strength and endurance. And in the reverse, it says, Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. It's like someone still doesn't believe. Seeing is believing. Someone's got questions and someone needs answers. I just keep hearing this. So let's see, in this energy of Neptune, which is currently in retrograde. And we've got this energy of a shapeshifter. It says transform and unveil your gifts. And I believe the shapeshifter card came through somewhere. It's here in the reverse. I feel like this is where it started. This is where your destiny was shaped and molded. I'm hearing meddled with and interfered with, somewhere in this past. But somewhere in this current moment, it's turned around. It's been put into reverse. Natural disasters has kind of washed something away. Any kind of false contract that was being written in your name that wasn't a part of destiny, the original destiny, is being restored. Someone tried to play in this energy of the moon. Neptune can most definitely be significant in regards to this stagnation, that whosoever this energy is from the past, the energy of chapter 17 was the 1800s. And who knows, it can go back even further than that. But let's see, tell me more about this energy. And we've got this energy of seer. It's in the reverse. Someone tried to block your vision. Someone didn't want you to see behind the veil. You know, I'm hearing, but it's only a matter of time. You don't need to see to believe. So it says, see beyond the current situation. And that word current for me, current, wave. It's bigger than us. This situation is bigger than us. There's a need to look at the bigger picture as to all that's taking place throughout your lifetime here. I want to clarify this energy of the forest, center of this message. Again, in the previous message, I was picking up on the energy of Hansel and Gretel, you know. And right now I'm picking up on the energy of fairy tales. Sometimes people would cling to a fairy tale version of what's taking place because it's easier for the mind to process what's taking place in the world that we're living in. And it's a wicked world, or full of wicked people. It's not a wicked world, let me retract that. It's full of a lot of wicked people that's corrupting the earth. And I feel like that's for those who I'm connecting with. It doesn't matter how little it is, you know, or how large it is, whatever it is that you have within you. It's something unique within you that's going to help to bring some type of peace to just, even if it's your area of the world. It's a vibration. I hope that makes sense. But the energy that came through is great teacher. It reads, learn from spiritual experiences. And it's falling into this energy of shape shifting. Into this energy of the talisman. And if I read the energy of the talisman, it reads, sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your power and intentions, helping you to heal the split between spirit and matter, bringing physical matter more deeply into light and life. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in consciousness in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as a part of a spiritual practice. You know? It's whatever you're drawn to. I mean, I can pull out my crystal deck, but I mean, it's what you're drawn to. What brings you some element of peace. Paying attention to your inner wisdom. In this case, sometimes seeing may just be believing as you're scrolling, you know, looking for what it is that you're wanting. It's like your eye may just capture something, and that's your intuition saying that's the one. So let's get a card in regards to this energy of the protector of the wild. 2 cards want to come through, and we've got the energy of the hunter. Track down your fears and your desires. And medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got stargazer. See your sights higher. So let's see, get a few cards in regards to this energy for those that I'm connecting with. So we've got the 6 of Cups energy. We've got a lot of cups here, a lot of emotions. This is to do with your roots and your foundation, you know. I'm hearing all tied up. Tell me more about this energy. There's the root chakra here. I want to clarify the root chakra card. Although it's kind of here already in the energy of the 6 of Cups, which is again the root chakra, the past, the soul. I'm hearing the contract. And then we've got the 8 of Swords in the reverse. It's that releasing of some type of mental entrapment. Them cards were left behind, I didn't realize, but it's the Hermit, which is the Hermit card, which is at the bottom of the deck, and the Fool card. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of this mystery. this mystery part, this forest energy. And we've got the Son of Cups, which I believe is the equivalent to the Page of Cups. So the Son of Cups. And that's the Four of Swords with the Seven of Swords. I pay attention to how this came out, and the Seven of Swords wants to cross the Four of Swords. You know, it's giving me this energy of, first of all, your inner child in this energy of the Son of Cups. Then I'm picking up on this energy that I was channeling of being in this institution I'm hearing, and I actually wanted to say isolation for your own protection, you know, because of some form of deception that someone's now seeing through. Someone's starting to now begin to see through the veil. The veil is now lifting for some who I'm connecting with. It's part of your soul's purpose. It wasn't meant to give it to you as young as a lamb. It would have been too much for your mind to consume, too much for you to comprehend, you know, of what was going on behind closed doors. Behind closed doors was in this energy in a couple of messages ago. But whatever it is, there's been some kind of a mental release here. Someone's no longer feeling mentally trapped, going from the Eight of Swords to the Four of Swords to the Seven of Swords in this glitching energy. There's something that you're starting to see through now in some way, shape or form. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of this island that's here in the reverse, in this energy of Jonah and the Ra. For those that I'm connecting with, and that kind of come out fierce. It's a lot. You know, we've got the Daughter of Wands. We've got the Five of Wands. So the Daughter of Wands will be the equivalent to the Page of Wands, some kind of a message, some kind of a mental conflicted message, you know. This may be a message that you receive from somebody. I'm picking up on a young page, a young one. So this can be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius, but this can just be your inner child I could be connecting with. In regards to this transformations that you're going through in this energy of 11, this energy of November Scorpio season, some kind of transformation here with the Six of Wands, some type of a recognition, you know, some kind of success, victory here. Whatever questions that you had, you're now beginning to receive the answers directly from the Most High. Whatever this was that was creating this emotional hurt, pain, betrayal for you. For those of you that I'm connecting with, you know, at some point you may not have been able to see a way through or way past this. It was blocking your invitation, I believe I want to kind of say, but your passion, your drive, your motivation. Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. This is coming from a group of people from somewhere in the past that just wanted to win at all costs. An energy of manipulation, be this a system, you know. I want to clarify the energy of the Ten of Cups. Clarify the something don't feel right. But the Mother of Wands wants to come through in this energy of the Eight of Cups. some type of a mothering figure, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, she may have had to walk away from in regards to this energy of the Ten of Cups that's here in the reverse. Something just didn't feel right in regards to things that may have been planted in your roots, your foundation. Had to press pause. I thought I heard knocking at my door. It would have been too early to hear knocking at my door. So anyway, yeah, so you may have had to walk away from a Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Whatever this energy is of surrounding this Ten of Cups, it feels heavy, it feels airy. Let me just see what these cards are. So we've got Justice here, that yin yang energy, that duality and energy is giving me this justice. Well, it is justice. The scales are balancing up for whatever this injustice was. The world card here is closing up. Father of Wands is here. Again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius is energy. In this energy of the Ten of Pentacles. So from the so something is completely over. Justice to this. Whatever this energy of this sacrifice is that I was picking up on, that may have taken place somewhere in your childhood. I was picking up on specific ages, going back to the previous message, based off of the cards that's here. Like 9 may be significant, 14 may be significant, 4 may be significant, you know. The foundation. 13, there may have been some kind of I'm hearing bear witness to your strength and your endurance, you know, your uniqueness, your resilience. It's just in you to overcome these obstacles that was intentionally set up against you in the hopes to see you fail, is what I'm literally hearing right now. It was in the hopes to cause you this energy of the Three of Swords, heartache and pain, to not have any emotional fulfillment. These are the seeds that was planted by somebody who says that they love you and they care. You know, it kept you in this energy of being in a mental entrapment, but no longer. It's here in the reverse. The Most High will never bring you to it without bringing you through it. He will never give you more than you can endure. Someone is starting to see through it now. Something's glitching here. So let's see in this energy of the Six of Cups. There's that moon energy. It's in the reverse. Whatever happens in darkness is about to come into the light. In this energy of the portal of mystery. Some type of moon cycle is going to reveal this to you of what took place on a moon cycle, I'm hearing. It could have been on a 6 moon cycle, I'm hearing, or age 6. However this may resonate. 16 years I'm seeing here. So let's see in regards to this energy. Why is the Eight of Swords here in the reverse? It's almost like the energy of the truth is always being within you, in this energy of this cocoon. It was only a matter of time before you was opened up to that truth. And this is the energy of the Four of Wands. The foundation, the structure, the stability. I'm hearing the divine. I want to get one more card in regards to this energy of the Four of Wands. Seeing something in a whole new way. Things will never be the same, I'm hearing. So this is also the card of the Six of Wands. It's in the reverse. I thought I was reading that wrong. Six of Wands is in the reverse. So what am I looking at here? Confusion is what I'm looking at here. When I look at this card, I'm trying to work out these two cards are the same number. So anyway, this card is 9 of Wands. This has somebody literally in a frenzy over, you know, somebody was really trying to work it out. I pay attention to everything that takes place in the message. From the minute I press record and step into this energy I'm reading, everything is relevant. And there's something about the confusion of 6 and 6 is 12. Victory and success, you know. Somebody had anxiety about how it is, where it is they were going to get to, you know. Through the lies and the deception, it was that thick. It was bogging somebody down. Let's see. Tell me more about this energy of the Son of Cups. And now we've got the 10 of Wands, and we've also got the Mother of Wands. That's back out here again. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius is energy strongly out here. Libra's also out here. Something is definitely over, and I'm hearing in 30 days. Someone's going to receive some form of information. I'm hearing in 30 days. That sounds like a notice. It felt like a notice. It felt very authoritative to me. The 10 of Cups, not the 10 of Cups. The Ace of Cups is coming through, neither in the reverse nor the upright. And also the 8 of Wands. Some type of a message. This could be an emotional message, expressive message. So let's tell me more about this energy of the 3 of Swords in regards to this energy of this message. For those that may be resonating. Show me the energy of the 3 of Swords. The Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. This may be some type of key information. Father of Cups. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancerian energy is here in the reverse. In this energy of the Hangman, which is also here in the reverse. Someone's received some kind of enlightenment, some type of realization here. And they're in their feels about it, you know. Somebody may feel manipulated, or someone may be approaching you in a manipulative energy, but it's more so giving this energy of vulnerability. It's just giving this energy of someone is facing some type of reality. In this energy of something's glitching, there's been glitches, someone's seeing through someone's lies, someone's deception. Someone's now seeing the truth in the energy of the Hierophant. And death is right behind that. Some type of transformation is taking place here. It's giving me this energy of what you wasn't being able to see when you was in this dark energy. In this energy of the 8 of Swords, in this energy of the Knight of Swords, 10 of Swords, this confusion, heavy confusion. Someone is now beginning to see, you know, you're no longer in this energy of the Son of Cups. This is an older energy. It's giving me the Black Swan type energy, the Black Sheep type energy. It's giving me an emotional darkness type energy. Someone's deep into the energy of the dark night of the soul in regards to the revelations that's coming to them in this energy of becoming or being a sacrificed lamb of the family, I'm hearing. So let's see, in regards to this energy, the other energies that came through is the 2 of Wands. And we've got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. It's only a matter of time. But someone has a decision that's coming up. And we've got the Father of Pentacles here. And we've also got the 3 of Cups that's here. With the 7 of Wands. Defending and protecting your inner light. There's a decision that someone's going to have to make soon. That decision only can be made from within you, you know. Only you're going to have that ability to make that decision for yourself, whatever this may be for you. So let's see what's coming towards those that I'm connecting with in this energy. Father of Pentacles, that's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy also. The card that wants to come through is intuition. Pay attention to your intuition. You may receive some type of insight through some kind of vision, dream, something that you may see through your mind's eye. But your intuition could already be telling you this. Again, I'm hearing breaking news, breaking news. Tell me more about this energy of what's coming towards those in regards to this energy of this message. Fierce. It's in regards to freedom though. Breaking free from a particular way of thinking, being, living. It says take the first step. It's here in the reverse though. Freedom's here neither in the reverse nor the upright. Someone's paying attention to their intuition in this energy of being in this hangman energy, this hermit energy, this pause, this wait. Someone's waiting to see something. Someone's definitely following their guidance, following their intuition in regards to the next step, the next move. So let's see in regards to the energy of this message. Tell me more about this energy of justice for those that I'm connecting with. Justice. Let go is here in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy of the world. Why is the world here in regards to this energy? Failure. It's neither in the reverse nor the upright. Tell me more about this energy of the world. Why is the world card here? No more anger, you know. Tell me more about this Ten of Cups. That's here in the reverse for those that may be resonating in the energy of this message. Go within. You may see something within your dream state in regards to some kind of mystery, to some type of questions that you may have that you need an answers to. Portal of the mystery. You have to follow your intuition, you know. Follow your intuition. Only you will know what to do when the time's right in regards to this vision. You know, don't allow anyone to lead you down the garden path or down whatever this is, this forest energy. If it's not for you, it's not for you, you don't go through. But if it's something that your intuition is saying, there's going to be insight, there's going to be answers, whatever it is that you may be looking for, I believe that's up to you. The overall decision will be. But let's see, tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles that's here, attached to this energy of the Father of Wands. No more fear. Fear's in the reverse in regards to whatever may have taken place in this energy of this sacred landscape. You know, this descending energy. Let's see, tell me more about this Father of Wands. I'm hearing the chain is being broken. I'm also picking up on the analogy where they say you're as strong as your weakest link. That weakest link is being broken, however that may resonate. Some type of worthiness is here in this energy of the Ten of Cups. Six of Cups is energy. Let's get one more card. Falling on the Hermit energy, bottom of the deck. And it's got the light, which is here in the reverse, and divine timing is at the bottom of the deck here. So let's see, why is the energy of dreams here, center of this message, heart of the matter, for those that may be resonating? And it's this energy of soul. It says you're being asked to stop dimming your light, your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. You know, I feel like your spirit guides are asking you to release any remain of anger, bitterness, resentment that you may still be holding on to in the energy of the hangman, Piscean energy, any remains of fear and illusions of exactly who you are and your mission. You're part of the mission to bring peace where there's no peace. Part of this energy of earth healing. And that was a mystery to you for many years. Because I feel like something or someone tried to rob that energy from you. They didn't want you to discover that. Or they tried to withhold it from you as long as possible. But now is the time. Divine timing is here. Divine intervention. You may even have these dreams of seeing yourself flying. You know, you've seen yourself where you're at right now, somewhere in the past. You know, tell me more about this energy of freedom. Walk away. You may have had to walk away from a 10 of Pentacles. That's family. You know, you're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's a time to turn your effort and attention to things more aligned to your soul's purpose. There's a cycle that's needing to enter with some type of family. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Libra energy. For your own mind, body and soul's sake. Macabre energy is behind all of this. So tell me more about this worthiness energy for those that I'm connecting with. Why is worthiness here? Neither in the reverse nor the upright for those that I'm connecting with. Abundance and reward and recognition. It's in the energy of where I was being confused of the 6 of Wands energy. So there's two. So congratulations, your hard work will soon pay off and takes you in a new direction of dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and your own power. And this energy of abundance, it says you're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you are deserving, that you are worthy, regardless of those who tried to install in you that you wasn't, you know? A government, a system, a parental figure, whoever you would least expect it to have been, you know, it's that type energy. So again, it says you're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving, that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step towards receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way to you. And it's falling into this energy, you know. Once you release this energy and you step into this energy of the light, for those who I'm connecting with right now, I feel like you're still in this energy of your shadow. You're still in this energy of the hermit, in this energy of 9 realizations. But I don't feel like there's nothing more that you're needing to realize at this time in regards to this energy that you're needing to fully let go of now. Let go is here in the reverse. So let's see why this energy of let go here. Any last remain of any anger. It says release attachments. So it says there's something you need to let go of. It's either a limiting belief, an untruth, or a negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and happiness. And it's in this energy of whatever may be dim in your light. This could be a Virgo energy or even a Piscean. The hangman wants to show here also. The other card that came through is pause. That's hermit energy. It says you're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back. Look at it all and all of the possibilities, the outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. And that's going with the energy of this dream and this mystery. You know, be mindful. Regardless of how this message is coming through, an overall decision is down to you. I'm picking up on a slight trickery energy here. But you would know when that time is right, whether you should keep moving or whether you should U-turn, whether something is familiar. Because you've been in a cycle like this before. And this is the reason why you may have to repeat certain cycles in life. So that when that detrimental time comes, you're like, nah. Or like you're like, yeah. It depends on how you're feeling within the time, whether you should go in. Let's clarify this energy. Go within. in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be connecting. Why is this energy of go within here? Open up is here in the reverse. In this energy of difficult road. So there's a choice and a decision that someone's having to make in the energy of this Three of Swords. This energy of heartache and pain. It's an emotional decision that someone has to make. But only you can make that decision, you know. I'm picking it up strongly. It says you're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what is best for you. Your life will open up in a wonderful way once you decide to open up again. There's a difficult road, a difficult decision I'm picking up on intuitively that's coming up for you. Spirit of perseverance, being prepared for the great things, walking the hard path in life. Both came through in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy of fear. Why is this energy of fear here for those that I'm connecting with? Resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. It's kind of giving me a kind of a tower energy, a tower moment. It's like because someone's been in this holding for so long, not wanting to release whatever this energy is that's needing to be released, someone's still holding on to resentment and anger. It's like something is happening unexpectedly in order to resolve a situation here that someone's not willing to take the first step in resolving for themselves. Divine intervention. But whatever this intervention is, it's all going to work out for your highest good, you know. Trust and have faith in the Most High. You know, you may feel like this right now, curled up in the ball, in this cocoon energy, not knowing what to expect in the world out there. When you come out of this energy of the hangman, this is kind of also giving me pregnancy vibes. You know, I'm hearing for a small percentage. But this is also some type of creativity. This is you. You're a creativity. You're a creativity of the Most High, of the divine. One of the card reads that we're a part of the world and the world is a part of us. The universe, the earth type energy. Scattered energy. We're just scattered all over, you know, throughout the land. You have too much on your plate and have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. Let's get a final message in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating with this message. Just clarify this anger card. Why is this energy of anger here in the reverse? Compassion's at the bottom of the deck, but the card that came through, neither in the reverse nor the upright, is see it through. So it reads, you don't always finish what you start and then talk badly to yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing a project through to the end and then be proud of what you accomplish. And right now I'm hearing Pisca, and Pisca going back to this energy of the mountains. I believe that was in card number 11. Pisca is the promised land, you know, but it's also the spirit of near success syndrome. So it's like as you come close to completing some type of a goal, some type of an achievement or whatever this may be for you, it's like something always happens that throws you off of your path. And it's going back to the sacrifice that was made against you, the sacrifice of Pisca, you know, that attachment to you or that was attached to your bloodline, your destiny was, if you look up this word Pisca, it's a real thing. I couldn't believe it. I heard about the near success spirit years ago. I'm talking about probably over 15, 18, maybe even years ago. And I just took it at face value. I never knew much about spirituality to this depth. So I just kind of heard it, took it at face value, and that was it. until one day I was doing a reading a couple of years ago, and the energy just popped up on me, Pisca. Well, it was the near success syndrome. So when I looked up what is the name of this spirit, because now we've got Google, and it actually said Pisca. And when I read up on Pisca, it speaks about Moses and reaching to the promised land, etc., etc. You know, but these are the mountains. That's what you've overcome. This is the wisdom that you've gained, living out in this energy of the wilderness, the challenges that you've had to overcome. There's some things that you're seeing through. Fear is an illusion. You know, it's in the energy of what you can't see. Let it go is in the reverse, and miracles is at the bottom of the deck. There's a strong emphasis on this energy of let it go. This energy of this monkey. Key information was withheld from you, but has always been stored within your Akashic record. You know, it was just this energy of needing to tap in. I'm picking up on this energy of being so distracted that you've never had the energy to fully really tap in. I'm picking up on another energy where there's some that can just tap in even amongst the noise. They can still be in this energy of silence to try and figure out some type of resolution. You know, again, going back to one of my shorts I uploaded today, you fall down 7 and you stand tall 8. It's the energy I'm picking up on here. Came out real quick. The make-believe fight, card number 22. Card number 22 for me. From the beginning of my channel, I realized it's been coming through in this energy of karmic mothering energy, you know, and that's just aligning in the energy of this message, going back to the sacrifice that was made by somebody who you would have least expected it to have been. It's that person, it's that government, it's that system. So I read card number 22 as I close this message, for those that may be resonating. And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. You just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So card number 22, the make-believe fight. When we are children inhabiting the world of make-believe daily, we are tapping into an essential power inherent in all humans. Soon it gets scrambled clean from us in favor of logic and reason. Its absence is felt keenly in our adulthood, lack of creativity, passion, and playfulness. It is time to bring this essential magic back. Again, that's confirmation of the card that came through in the ancestors. Whatever you fake it till you make it, or act it as if, or subscribe to the tenet that believing is seeing. Whatever track you take, your spark returns as you indulge your imagination, freeing yourself from the rigidity of facts and proofs. Manifestation begins with imagination. Now is the time to let your inner child play in a land of make-believe. And that is just so insightful. Confirmation, if anything, for somebody here. And I hope that this message has brought you some type of confirmation, some type of reassurance. You know, the invisible fight is at the bottom of the deck. Seeing is believing. And I've been picking up on this energy strongly prior to even pressing record on this message. Not just because you can't see or you may be disbelieved. Trust in yourself. Trust in the wisdom of your body. Trust in your own vision, in your own dreams, in your own nudges. When the Most High is bringing you, it's the energy of discernment. You know, there's some real sneaky, devious people out here in this world that's possessed by a low vibrational entity. And for some reason, they take it upon themselves that they want to target you. But you know how powerful you are, where you rank within the spiritual realm by the amount that these energies will try to project and throw at you. in the energy of the evil light that came through in the message yesterday. You know, they want you to forget who you are. They want you to forget the energy and the power that lays within you. They're hoping that when you're in this energy of this pause for how many ever years it may have been, that you forget yourself and you forget the Most High, you know, that you forget where you're coming from. Don't allow them to do this to you. And I feel like for those who I'm connecting with, if you're not there yet, you will be. And that's the reassurance of this message for those I'm connecting with. Whatever was happening in the darkness, that sooner or later is going to be brought to the light, whether these entities like it or not. There's this energy of the Most High, the Mother Earth universe, has heard conversations that me and you wasn't present at. So when we're seeing certain things that's taking place, sometimes, you know, we have to send out our prayers for the innocents. But overall, Mother Earth universe knows what she's allowing to happen, you know. And on that note, I'm going to end this message here. And I definitely hope it's helped somebody today. Love and light, peace and blessings to you all.